Well, it helps if I add myself to the stream. Wow, that's interesting. So I decided I was going to play with the uh, settings, um, mess with the background, things like that. That's very strange. Uh, well, we'll go with that, though. It fits with the topic. Um, hey, Surrender Monkey, stupid YouTube deleted your message? How dare they? Must have been because it was going to hurt my feelings. And so, and Carrie, you're always early because, as I said, I'm always late. And once again, I'm seeing looks like there's two people here, but I'm seeing there's only none. That's very strange. Anyhow, so tonight I'm going to do another reading of William Carpenter. Not William Carpenter. What the hell is his name? William something, of his 100 proofs that the Earth is flat. We'll be doing 4 of those. Right now, I'm just kind of doing the traditional, hey, let's spin our wheels, for reasons that I still don't comprehend, but it's what YouTubers do. So I'm a YouTuber, so I got to do it. What I did today, didn't do what I thought I was going to be doing. Part of it was preparing for this stream. I got that done mostly, except I didn't play enough with this whole background thing. And then I got a last minute idea for a Halloween item that I was hoping to get finished and completely done and put up on the website by the time I started this. So if any of you are interested in it, you could go grab a copy. But I didn't quite pull it off. I mean, it's 99% done. Well, I sat on my fat butt because I was basically editing most of the day. I did take a little walk, nowhere near the length of a walk that I really should have taken. Oh, speaking of being drunk, I also found this in the fridge. It's one of those buzz balls thingies that I was reviewing, and I forgot about this one. So, and I guess it's almost a year since I was doing those buzz ball reviews. So I guess the annual celebration of buzz ball is upon us. So I'll be drinking this as well as coffee. And Becca, Cap, welcome. Thank you guys coming by. And happy Halloween, says Carrie. Yes, and that is what I was doing. It was a Halloween themed release. I'll show you guys the cover while I wait for at least 5-6 minutes to go by. For again, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's to let people get here when they get notifications. I don't know, but people do it, and I want to be like people. So yeah. Let's see if I can actually find the file I'm looking for so I can show you guys part of what I spent the day on. It's a very simple little anthology. Well, we'll do it. It occurred to me to put it together when I realized that Edgar Allan Poe had both a short story and a sonnet, of all things, named Silence. It's Halloween. Edgar Allan Poe is the one of the kings of Halloween. So a little tiny 8-page collection of Silence the story, Silence the poem, an article about biography of Edgar Allan Poe by Alan Hewitt, and then some illustrations from Harry Clark and Istvan Drehos. And I'm trying to find. It's amazing how I lose things on my hard drive. It's kind of astonishing. Am I the only one that does that? Should I feel very stupid about losing files and then finding them years later in a folder that I didn't even know existed? Is that a fairly common thing? Please say it's a common thing. Well, at least I can turn the computer on and do stuff on it. Let's see, where? Holy crap, where did I save that to? Okay. I think it's in here. I hope it's in here. Silences. Yes, there it is. All right. So as I said, it's a very simple little booklet. So as keeping with a simple little booklet, it's a simple little cover. And I shall show it. And once I'm done with the stream, I will finish putting it together. I'll put it up on the on Drive-Through Fiction and Drive-Through RPG. And if you guys are interested, you can go download it. It'll be free. And you only do time travel at Halloween. Oh, and hey, Thomas, welcome. Just saw Thomas show up. Everybody is here for the next 4 proofs of the Earth being flat. But let me first show you the cover for Silences. Let's see. And oh yeah, I put up a page of this thing over on the community page. So if you want to see what the sonnet is and the illustration that's going with it, you can go take a peek over there. Let's see, share screen. Share screen. And there we go. So that would be the cover. Let's move that over there. And I didn't quite do it right. But anyhow, yeah, that's the cover. So, and that's Istvan Drehos, who did the little drawing on the front page. And the interiors are Harry Clark, and those are culled from the 1923 edition of Tales of Mystery and Imagination, if memory serves. But, so yeah, like I said, I didn't, 99% done with finishing it. But not quite there yet. So, but yeah, like I said, I'll have a link underneath this stream, probably about half an hour after it ends. And so, yep, I'm pouring the peach chiller into a glass. Hold it up so you guys can see it. Looks tasty. So, yep, there it is. There's the buzz bomb of the night, or buzz ball of the night, rather. Very peachy, except has a slight kind of dishwash soap flavor to it. Or maybe my glass didn't quite go through the washing cycle clean enough. I don't know. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, this is defo proof. The Earth is flat. Yep. Speaking of which, let's move on with the with what everyone is here for. Is the next 4 proofs that the Earth is flat. So let's get rid of the cover of Silences. Very clever title, if I say so myself, because, well, there's Silence the story and Silence the sonnet. Therefore, it is Silences. I'm so clever, it hurts. And yeah, for the people that just walked in, I was playing around with the virtual background thing, and so that's why things look all messed up and why it looks a little darker than usual. Oh, I know why it looks darker than usual, because I didn't do this. Boink. There we go. And I'm blind. Let's switch that. There we go. No, I'm not blind. I forgot to turn on a light. Well, I mean, it's not our fault. I mean, we'd rather you existed, you and mirrors both, but what can we do? There's not much we can do about it. It is what it is. So onward with the proofs that Carrie and mirrors don't exist. And there's a wall around the planet, and the South Pole is really an alien Nazi stronghold that is being kept secret because reasons. Yeah. All right. So next, onward. Why? Oh yeah. Let me just get back to the right page. I read a little bit ahead because this guy is not the most brilliant of writers, so it's hard to read the stuff. All right, we are on proof number 5, right? So let me share the tab so you guys can read along at home. I'm not doing Benny Hill's Ghost. I am Benny Hill's Ghost. Got possessed this morning. We'll see whether it ends at midnight, but probably not. Because at midnight, then it actually is Halloween here where I am. Because it was Halloween yesterday for you guys down in that place that doesn't exist, right? Do you do Halloween in Australia? I actually don't know. Let's see. Okay, so share tab. Share Microsoft Edge tab. Yeah, the cat's protesting the share. All right, there we go. Let me see if I can zoom that in a bit. Let's see. So we need to highlight that, and we need to go. Yeah, look top of my head, people. Isn't that? All right. So continuing with the excerpts from the Earth is Not a Globe book by, let me refresh my memory who this guy is because I forgot. Oh, William Carpenter is the gentleman's name. He was an acolyte of, and a personal friend, according to his own claims, of Parallax, the guy who is the grandfather of the modern flat Earth movement. So a serious scientist and scholar, obviously. Yeah, I saw that. That's sad. But I'm gonna. Yeah, these guys are gonna. In a couple of years, at best, maybe 3 or 4, because they were 8 years old when I adopted them. So, but yeah, I was sorry to see about Mano. That's always tough. But flat Earth proof number 5. On with business, because it is now midnight. It's officially Halloween, and here in on the west coast of the United States. Spooky, spooky, spooky. So proof number 5. The lights, which are exhibited in lighthouses, are seen by navigators at a distance which, according to the scale of the supposed curvature given by astronomers, they ought to be many hundreds of feet, in some cases, down from the line of sight. For instance, The light at Cape Hatteras is seen at such a distance, 40 miles, that, according to theory, it ought to be 900 feet higher above the level of the sea than is absolutely necessary in order for it to be visible. This is conclusive proof that there is no curvature of the surface of the sea, and that sea level, ridiculous though it is to be under the necessity of proving it at all. But it is, nevertheless, a conclusive proof that the Earth is not a globe. Which, again, I still don't understand why, when I'm looking out the window in the building that I work in, or I'm on the roof of the building I work in, and I see ships sailing out in the Puget Sound, they disappear under the horizon. They don't just go off and sort of vanish in the haze when the day is clear enough. I can actually see them vanish under the horizon. So why is that? If there's no curvature, if it was flat, I don't know. Oh my God, what's this now? Sorry, guys. All right, nothing that matters, because I... Oh, God. Okay. Yes, it is spooky. Yeah. Let's see. Carrie can exist down there on flat Earth. I know. How can, yet here she is talking to us. That's because she actually is, she works for the Illuminati or the Masons or the CIA, NASA, whatever they're talking about this week as the mastermind behind it all. And I also have yet to get a good explanation as to what what's the purpose? Why pretend that the Earth is round when it's flat? Who benefits? Especially when they're generating literal terabytes of data out of NASA. Why? So, proof number 6 that the Earth is flat. Now that I've just sort of wondered why people would pretend it's round if it's not. If we stand on the sands of the seashore and watch a ship approach us, we shall find that she will apparently, quote, rise to the extent of her own height, nothing more. If we stand upon the eminence, upon an eminence, a cliff, a high point, whatever, the same law operates still. And it is but the law of perspective, which causes objects as they approach us to appear to increase in size until we see them as close to us, the size they are in fact. That there is no other rise than the one spoken of is plain from the fact that no matter how high we ascend above the level of the sea, the horizon rises on and still on as we rise. So it is therefore with the level of the eye, though it be 200 miles away. As Mr. Glazier of England saw from Mr. Coxwell's balloon. So that a ship is 5 miles away and may be imagined to be, quote, coming up the imaginary downward curve of the Earth's surface. But if we merely ascend a hill, such as Federal Hill in Baltimore, we may see 25 miles away on a level with the eye. That is 20 miles level distance beyond the ship that we vainly imagined to be rounding the curve and coming up. This is plain proof that the Earth is not a globe. Yeah, except, as I've said, you can actually watch boats not get smaller, but also disappear. why do they disappear? Plus, I mean, did he not observe boats going away? Only observe them coming? Yes, I am. I have a sad, sad, empty life. So yes, I enjoy this. Plus, I've been told by a couple of flat Earth proponents that I need to educate myself. So I'm educating myself and educating all of you guys in the process. And drinking this. Well, once you get used to the flavor, it's actually not terrible. It's not the best buzzball. I think the best buzzball is still that chocolatey one. So yeah, I can't recommend. I can't recommend. I can't recommend peach chiller to anybody. But in a pinch, I guess it's okay. All right. So proof number 7. Better tell Steve what. What am I missing? Jerry's father's a Freemason. Well, that explains it. You're part of the conspiracy. You just blew it all there, Terry. Now we know. Proof that, well, you clearly exist, but you don't exist where you say you exist. Better tell Steve what. It's not possible to prove that Chile is smart. We believe that before the Earth was flat. Yeah, I think we all would. Because he shows us every day how dumb he is. All right, so actually, he's even talking about what I've been talking about with in this proof number 7. It looks like, at least. If we take a trip down the Chesapeake Bay in the daytime, we may see for ourselves the utter fallacy of the idea that when a vessel appears hull down, as it is called, it is because the hull is, quote, behind the water. For vessels have been seen and may often be seen again, presenting the appearance spoken of, and away, far away beyond those vessels, and at the same moment, the level shoreline with its accompanying complement of tall trees towering up in perspective over the heads of the hull-down ships. Since then, the idea will not stand its ground when the facts rise up against it, and it is a piece of the popular theory. The theory is a contemptible piece of business, and we may easily wring from it a proof that the Earth is not a globe. I'm not going to try to prove Chile is intelligent. Are we proving the Earth is flat, or trying to explain why stupid people are all chilly? A little bit of both, maybe. Chesapeake Bay could be flat and the Earth is round. Well, it's like I said when I first started doing this. We're like microbes on a golf ball, and we're too small to really just with the power of our senses perceive that the curvature of the Earth, unless we get up really high. But again, he's at Chesapeake Bay, he's watching boats, and boats are sailing back and forth. And I still don't see him explaining why it is that the boat ultimately, it doesn't get smaller and smaller and smaller and disappears. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and also sinks. Maybe this guy didn't own binoculars. Maybe that's the problem. Or he was short-sighted. To quote the little Mexican girl, why not both? Of course, cake first, then death, but yeah. Okay, so proof number 8. And you guys are free to chime in anytime you want. Oh, I didn't put the link in case somebody wants to come up and join in, but I'll do that afterwards. Let's see. 8. If Earth were a globe, a small model globe would be best because it's the truest. Then this, if the Earth were a small model globe, if the Earth were a globe, a small model globe would be the very best thing for a navigator to take to sea with it. But such a thing as that is not known. With such a toy as a guide, a mariner would wreck his ship of certainty. This is proof the Earth is not a globe. So the fact that we have the ability to see things in 3 dimension and we can abstract distances onto a flat surface, that's proof that the Earth is flat. And that if you're measuring distances, it's easier to do it with your little, what are those pointy things with the legs? Oh my gosh. Not a sextant. Things that they have little needles. You put them. You can measure distances, spin them around. Whatever the hell those are called. I mean, those are easier to use on a flat surface than a globe. So I have to say, proof 8 is just kind of dumb. You know what? I'm going to do another proof tonight, just because it seems like proof 9 takes off of proof number 8. So the oceans are rising when you just take all the boats out of them, like when you stand in the bath. Yeah, that could be. So proof number 9, we're going a little bit beyond the pale here, or beyond where we're supposed to be, just because proof 8 ties into proof 9. As mariners take to sea with them charts constructed as though the sea were a level surface. However, these charts may err to be the true form of this level surface. Taken as a whole, it is clear, as they find them answer their purpose tolerably well, and only tolerably well, for many ships are wrecked owing to the error of which we speak, that the surface of the sea, as it is taken to be, whether captain of the ship supposes the Earth is round, I have no idea what this means. Oh, hello. Dan will sail the ship off the edge. Well, I was talking about square Earth earlier, that I loved that as a kid in Eric the Viking, that the Earth was square. That seems to be more sensible than the Earth is flat, because that would explain different times of day and different climates, depending on where the square Earth is pointing. Well, I clearly need to read this proof number 9 again, because right now, even though he says, thus we draw from the common system of, quote, plain sailing, a practical proof that the Earth is not a globe, I have no idea what those first sentences meant. So there's only going to be 4 proofs this time out. Next time, we'll pick up a proof number 9 and go on from there. Meanwhile, we can change gears and talk about anything anybody wants for the next half hour. Only half an hour, because I need to finish Silences and get it out there for the dozens, I tell you, of people who will be wanting to download it and look at it. So let's stop sharing. Yeah, I meant cube, not square. I meant to say cube. But yeah, I guess I wonder, why is the flat Earth even round? I mean, why does it have rounded edges? Why isn't it square? Why isn't the flat Earth oblong? Have they explained that? I guess I need to do more research. I'm not educated enough to know the answer to that. Maybe some night some flat Earth will come in and explain to us why the flat Earth is not oblong or why it's not square. Because why do they make it round? Because planets are round? Oh, let's put up the link in case somebody can come and educate me. And all the rest of us, copy, put the link, or in case somebody wants to plug something they're doing on their web page or website. There we go. Let's pin it to the top. And that way, if anybody wants to come up and say hi, they can come up and say hi, and they can come up and educate us. The dildo-shaped Earth. Yeah, maybe. Well, pizza does embody all the food groups all in one flat thing. So, yeah. Oh, so the edges got worn off. That makes sense. The Earth is, well, if you're a flat earther, is the Earth 7,000 plus years old or 8,000, whatever it is that the young Earth people say? Or is it billions of years old? Do you go by some weird timetable invented supposedly using the Bible, or do you go by what scientists claim? I mean, how much sort of scientific theory and exploration can you accept if you believe in the flat Earth? And how did the flat Earth come into being? I guess there's so many questions about flat Earthers. I just don't know. The veins are mountains, and squirty bits I can't explain. Well, the squirty bits, that would be volcanoes. Those would be the squirty bits. Although that would be kind of, well, you're waving it around, I suppose, and so different volcanoes erupt at different times. So we have, okay, so that's step one in explaining the dildo-shaped Earth. Volcanoes, we've explained volcanoes. Yay us. Actually, let's do that. Let's find out how old the flat Earth is. Why not? What? You're saying that's wrong? Come up and disagree, surrender monkey. Let's see. Share screen. Share tab. Share new tab. Share. Go to Google. How old is the flat Earth? Oh, Taylor Swift is 33 years old, by the way. I swear to God, I've not searched how old is Taylor Swift, but that pre-populated, so a lot of people must be searching that. How old is the flat Earth? Let's see. What do they tell us? Modern flat Earth beliefs. So nothing really pops. It's R-rated because I think Earth X is trademarked by Warner Brothers via DC Comics. There's probably an Earth X that they have, or Earth XXX. Let's see. All right, nothing's popping out that tells me how old the flat Earth is. Well, let's see. Maybe Wikipedia. That is, according to the greatest constitutional law scholar that has ever walked the planet, Wikipedia is the end all and be all of research. So let's go to Wikipedia. Let's see. Idea of spherical Earth appeared with Pythagoras 600 years before Christ walked around in Jerusalem and was overturning tables, flipping tables. Yeah, Christ flipped tables. Let's see. Early Egyptian and Mesopotamians thought that the Earth was flat, but they believed it was a circular surface. So the round flat Earth dates all the way back to the ancient Egypt, 800 years before. That's Homer, a Greek, but he was writing about the Egypts, I suppose. He'll still be alive 120 years. The age things doesn't matter. Well, I probably won't make it much past 80 myself. Let's see. They are mini chili statues. I don't really. Oh, dildos. Okay, yes, that. I think actually you're right on that one, except without the sort of troll doll hair. I don't know, a few billion years. Okay, let's see. So according to ancient Egypt, ocean encircled the dry lands, and it was a disk. It was round. Israelites also imagined the earth being a disk floating on water with an arched firmament above it. It separated earth from the heavens. Okay. Still nothing that tells us when the earth was created. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Historians. Oh, look at that. There's a map for you. Proof that Australia does not exist. Where is Australia? Nowhere. Oh, wait. The US isn't there either. Okay. So I guess all that exists is Southern Europe, Western Asia, and Libya. So Egypt. Okay, so I have now joined you guys in oblivion. Yeah, I would be careful, Surrender Monkey. I think she is too. Okay, so let's see. Northern Europe. In Northern Europe, they believed in a flat Earth with the World Tree at its center, and there was a giant snake surrounding the ocean that was around everything. So how did they explain sailing over to the east coast of the United States? In ancient China, the prevailing belief was the earth was flat, while the heavens were round. Okay. So the heavens are spherical, but the earth is flat. Quote the ancient Chinese astrologer Zhang Heng, the heavens are like a hen's egg and as round as a crossbow bullet. The earth is like the yolk at the yolk of the egg and lies in the center. Okay. Yeah. You also do not exist, Surrender Monkey. Congratulations. This is why we can all interact, because none of us actually exist. None of us exist. That's quite the revelation. I don't know that I exist, so I think, therefore, I'm not, I guess. So Greek, they accepted a spherical Earth in the 5th century BC with Pythagoras. Although it took until the 11th century after Christ for it to make its way to Europe. South Asia, Indians, they had the Earth as a stack of flat disks. Okay. Wheels on an axle, yielding a flat model. Oh, yeah, okay. Early Christian church. The spherical view continued to be widely held. So even in the early Christian church, they felt the Earth was round. So much for quoting the Bible, huh? The influential theologian and philosopher St. Augustine, one of the 4 great church fathers of the Western Church, similarly objected to the fable of antipodes. Well, okay, let me take that back about. But as to the fable that there are antipodes, however that's pronounced, that is to say, men on the opposite side of Earth, where the sun rises and when it sets to us, men who walk with their feet opposite ours, and is no ground credible. And indeed, it is not affirmed that this has been learned by historical knowledge, but by scientific conjecture, on the ground that the Earth is suspended within the concave of the sky. So, I guess northern hemisphere exists, southern hemisphere not so much. Well, you just tell them you don't exist. They'll have to figure it out. And why are they hungry? They don't exist either. Let's see. But they do remark that, continuing Augustine here, hence they say that part must be inhabited down there. But they do not remark that, although it be supposed or scientifically demonstrated that the Earth is of a round spherical form, yet it does not follow that the other side of Earth is bare of water, nor even that though it be bare, does not immediately follow that it is peopled. Scripture, which proves the truth of its historical statements by the accomplishment of its prophecies, gives no false information. And it is too absurd to say that some men might have taken ship and traversed the whole wide ocean and crossed from this side of the world to the other, and that thus even the inhabitants of that distant region are descended from the one first man. So Vikings did sail to the East Coast. Heavens are above the firmament. Let's see. I'm still looking for how old the Earth is in the flat Earth model. No one's telling me. I guess it's not something that is taken into account. Let's see. In the modern era, the pseudo-scientific belief that the Earth is flat originated with the English writer Samuel Rowbotham with the 1849 pamphlet Zetetic Astronomy, and that is where the book that I am going through the 100 proofs actually came from, because he wanted to keep those ideas alive. Mr. Carpenter did. In the internet era, the availability of communications technology and social media like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter have made it easy for individuals, famous or not, to spread disinformation and attract others to the erroneous idea that the erroneous idea of the flat Earth. Well, that's editorializing right there. While I do believe that the erroneous idea, that it's an erroneous idea, I will state that again. I'm not a subscriber to the flat Earth notions. Although the 100 proofs might change my mind. You never know. Although I do need to go and reread proof number 8 a few times and proof number 9 because I don't get them. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to comprehend the flat Earth, the intricacies of flat Earth theory. That's certainly possible. I'm not a genius by any stretch of the imaginations. And Friend Monkey, how do we cope if we aren't indeed figments of lunatic mind Chili thinks he has? Well, Chili doesn't think he's a lunatic. And, we probably are figments of his imagination, though. We should probably make him think that we are figments of his imagination. That might do him a lot of good. Because then he would feel less bad about all of us sneering at him and saying unkind things. And actually, if he thinks we're figments of imagination, maybe he will finally get the therapeutic help and probably medication that he needs. So I think we should. I think that's something that needs to be worked on, Surrender Monkey. Good job. Good job coming up with that. Let's see. Lost my train of thought, though. Oh, yeah, internet era. Well, internet era and the telephone era and just the mass communication, instant communication era and traveling, to me, seems to be undeniable, undisputable proof that the Earth is round. Because if it was flat, why is the weather different down where Carrie is? And Mirror. Why is it nighttime in the States when I'm calling from England? What little I looked into the flat Earth thing, there's no real convincing explanation to me for that. And as a little kid, I was making those calls back when it cost a pretty penny. Yeah, Richard, it is round and flat. Because we're so tiny that it seems flat. So when they say rely on your senses, okay, that's a great idea, but it only takes you so far because we are tiny. The Earth is huge. It's like the microbe on the golf ball. Little drop of water in the divot, and there's an ocean. So yeah, the Earth is round and flat. How many believers of the flat Earth theory take it for FE to become fact? I don't know what FE means. This is because the sun travels between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, which gives you your seasons. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Now I've put it up here on the screen, so I know to, oh, hell, let me do it right now, actually. Since I cannot find how old the flat Earth is, they're not telling me. Ooh, hollow Earth. I actually, if I had to choose between the flat Earth and the hollow Earth, and the flat Earth and hollow Earth, I would take hollow Earth any day of the week. Ooh, or the world turtle. I love the world turtle. More people should subscribe to the whole world turtle theory that the Earth is on the back of turtles and on the back of 6 elephants that are on the back of a turtle that is lumbering through space. I mean that would explain day and night, I guess, some degree, because turtle is wandering around. Yeah. Hashtag world turtle. I think I have a new mission, a new quest in life. Take it flat Earth to become fact. How many believers of flat Earth theory does it take for flat Earth to become fact? Well, ZXL, that would depend. I forget the book where I read this in, but you get enough people, it's the power of the mind, and I'll get enough people believing a certain thing, and the universe will reshape itself around that belief, because that's how powerful the mind is. So yes, if all the flat earthers, we get enough flat earthers believing that the earth is flat, it will be so. We created God after he created us. And he is a supreme being. So there's proof right there that our minds are all powerful when you put them together. Yeah, the turtle theory explains everything. And the elephants, volcanoes, the elephants explain the volcanoes. They sneeze and up comes hot magma. So yeah. Hashtag world turtle. Anyhow, what was I trying to look up? I forget. So one of my problems as a human being is when I break my routine, I really break my routine. And since I'm taking the next few days off, starting today, I have not had my usual sort of pattern of eating and everything else. So I just realized I haven't eaten since breakfast. So that one buzzball is actually hitting me pretty hard. Which actually kind of proves that I'm not an alcoholic, because I don't drink enough to gain up resistance. Again, I'm going back to the whole coded friend controversy about him denying an idiot about alcoholism. But this one buzzball with its 15% alcohol is making me feeling loopy. Well, that, and I only slept 3 hours last night. So those two things combined. Where does a turtle find food? Asteroids. It eats the asteroids. Gets minerals. Carrie, the turtles all face in the same way, alternate ways. Enjoy wearing shit hats. I have questions. Well, it's just the one turtle. The elephants are standing on the back of the turtle, and they are facing in a kind of a circle. Because the Earth is pizza shaped, as we've established. Holy crap! Am I drunk? All right, kids, don't drink buzzballs on empty stomachs. It is a bad idea. I had no idea these things could possibly be that strong. Or yeah, I'm a total lightweight. Wow. Yes, the turtle keeps us safe. If the turtle stops, probably, well, if the turtle stops, then the sun will stop rising and setting, and part of the earth will just fry, and the other part will be in an eternal night, and nothing will grow. Gravity might stop too, although maybe the elephant's trunks are keeping the firmament in place, and the firmament's in place, therefore gravity works. So yeah, yeah. But the turtle, if the turtle stops, yeah, we're in big trouble. Yeah, thinking is bad. Well, Cap, I there was one night where I drank, what was it, three buzzballs, two or three buzzballs, and I didn't have, and it didn't hit me as hard as this one single buzzball has. But then I had a normal day, and I had a little something in my stomach. So yeah, the buzzball was a bad idea. um, Turtles all the way down? No, 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 no. Well, unless you're thinking that it's turtles, that the elephants, that they're wrong about the elephants on the turtle's back. Let me find that graphic I was looking at earlier. Well, let's see. All right. Well, let's see. Pictures of world turtle. Wait, there's a World Turtle Day? All right, here we go. Here's a picture of the world turtle. Let's see. Open it up. Now, of course, it's not going to work, is it? Nope, of course not. All right. Open link in. Well, let me open the window in my tab here. So let's do that. Earth turtle. There we go. Nope, open a new window. All right, well, damn it. So yeah, see, elephants, scientific, clearly. Well, slightly sober Steve probably doesn't have, or sober Steve's streams are not terribly interesting. No flat earther believes anything the Flat Earth Society says. Then why is there a Flat Earth Society? Ooh, Flat Earth. Oh, Flat Earth Society. Flat Earth Society, just a ruse set up by, that they have set up to lead people astray from the truth. Is that what's going on with the Flat Earth Society? And I opened the wrong window because I'm stupid. Let me get rid of the world turtle. Okay, where is the world turtle that you guys are looking at? I can't. Oh, there we go. Earth Society. There we go. Flat Earth Society. They are there to throw us off. Okay. So they are part of the conspiracy. So why is it why are they keeping the why the illusion? Why the lie about the shape of the earth? Flat Earth Society Library? About Flat Earth Society. Team Flat Earth. Press, contact, joining the society. Flat Earth Society logo. I wonder if they're trademarked that. Oh, it doesn't show up. Well, that's not a good sign. Wow, that's not a good sign at all. If the turtle stopped suddenly, everything would would fall off its back, elephants and all. That would be the end of the world. Yeah, it's like a pizza sliding off of the little wooden thing that you use to move pizzas with, whatever that's called, a pizza pallet, pizza paddle, pizza thingamajigger. Flat society or frauds? I'm shocked. Well, the mathematics of the infinite flat Earth, Einstein's relativity theory proved. Einstein's relativity proves the Earth is flat. Well, early parallax in theory in a nutshell. Ooh, okay. Let's get educated on that one, shall we? Let's see. Yeah, the turtle is moving at about 70 miles an hour or 70 light years an hour, and a giant meteor / RPG hits it in its nose and it stops dead, and we go sliding off like cheese off a cracker, like Surrender Monkey says. And Richard states, to hide a creator and to keep you thinking there is no other land on Earth which they are hiding. No other land on Earth. Well, that's where the hollow Earth makes more sense than the flat Earth, if you ask me. Because it makes a lot more sense that they're hiding that. And plus, if they were hiding land masses, why are the Russians and the Chinese and all these people that don't like each other, why are they all involved in the same conspiracy? Why are they not blow it and say, hey, those goddamn Americans, they're just lying sacks of shit and they're keeping the truth from you. Here's the truth. Or the other way around. Hey, those lying Russians, those lying Chinese are keeping the truth from you. Here's the truth. I've never seen that happen, though. Like the moon landing being faked. Why did Russian spies not dig that all up and put it all out there for everybody to see? Oh, I did hear somebody make reference to Julian Assange proved that the moon landing was faked. Are you having a gun, Dan? I don't know what that means. I haven't seen Dan say anything. I think I chased him off with my flat Earth talk. The Welsh fear the Welsh. Oh, Jesus Christ! The Welsh fear the flat Earth. It's true because, we looked at that map, and on that map, there were no British Isles, so therefore, the British Isles don't exist. The only things that exist is Egypt, Mediterranean, and Southern Europe. Everything else is we're all just figments of Cholito's imagination. There is only one treaty in the whole world that divides, and that is you can't go to or past Antarctica. No, I think it's that you can't claim Antarctica as your national territory. Isn't that what the treaty says? Let's see. So I guess we won't be looking at parallaxes. Antarctic Treaty. So which one are we talking about? The one of 59 or 61? There's apparently several of them. 2048, what the hell does that mean? Well, let's look at 61. The primary purpose of the Antarctic Treaty is to ensure, quote, in the interest of all mankind, that the Antarctic shelf shall continue forever to be used exclusively for peaceful purposes and shall not become the scene or object of international discord. To this end, it prohibits military activity, except in the support of science. Which, again, I come back to why why? I what's the purpose? If if the theory is here that we're doing it to deny God, why? There's there's no benefit. I mean, what's the financial or power benefit to that? There isn't one. Let's see, 61 to demilitarize Antarctica, to establish it as a zone free of nuclear tests and the disposal of radioactive waste, and to ensure that it is used for peaceful purposes only. Well, the real reason is that's where the aliens live, or the Nazis, depending on who you ask. But the aliens have their base there, and the aliens would get pissed off if we were dumping nuclear waste. And so that's the real reason right there. It's not that the Earth is flat, it's that aliens live on Antarctica. That makes about as much sense. Let's see. And to set aside disputes over territorial sovereignty. That's the part I was aware of. Yeah, I was using because I got annoyed at Cholito and his non-stop infomercials, so I switched to Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind, Sovereign Mind, Unchained Soul, whatever. Dave, to use that as background static while I was working on silences, and I heard them talking about Admiral Byrd, and that there's pictures and footage of them swimming in hot springs in Antarctica. Let's see. Admiral Byrd swimming in. Ooh, someone else looked at this. Swimming in Antarctica. Let's see what we can find. Because again, Google is the end all be all of research. Anything you find while you Google on the internet, it's absolutely 100% reliable. Oh, we found the largest dormant volcano in Antarctica. Oh, and I once again used the wrong tab for this because I'm an idiot. I'm literally a drunken idiot right now. Wait, did I use the wrong tab? Yeah, I did use the wrong tab. So what are you guys seeing there? I don't know what the hell you're looking at. Too small for me to see. Nope, that's not it. Ah, there we go. So I've been looking at stuff that you guys haven't seen for a while because I'm that smart. Admiral Byrd with a Y? Yeah. I think. Antarctica swimming photo. Well, here we go. Lots of pictures of people. Nobody in a tank top or swim trunks. Let's see. Let's see. Bird's encounter with a lost civilization in Antarctica. Yet I seem to. Oh, of course, it opened another window. God damn it. So we have an artist's impression. We don't have actually any photographs. So let's just mark that off as the kind of stuff that I would make up, which is nonsense. Let's see. Let's back it up. So I'm not seeing these pictures of them swimming. Oh, Admiral Byrd gives secrets of Antarctica. What is this? And again, it opened it. So Admiral Byrd, there is left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that is beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole from Little America. Looking at the map of Antarctica and taking our shelves into account, she did not say anything about extraordinary. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. South Pole is freaking huge. Again, it goes back to we're small, Earth is big. Yes, it's fun to follow lunatic and to poke fun at their devolving mental capacity, but it is ethical. Is it ethical like fist fighting a polar bear? Well, fist fighting a polar bear is that's perfectly ethical. If you're gonna go do it, let me know because I want to videotape it and put it on YouTube. But so yeah, Antarctica is bigger than the United States, than the North American, or the territorial space of the United States. And that's what he was referring to, not that there was some secret land where they go swimming. So why aren't they putting up these pictures, or are they taking them down as quickly as they go up? All right, well, let's see. Let me get, is this the right window or is this another one that opened up? Yeah, that's the wrong window I'm in. God's sakes. Oh, I can't even get back to the window that oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. All right, so let's see what CXL is pointing us to here. There is a Greenland past Antarctica. Let's see. Let's look at that first. Well, let's use the right window first. Yeah, I think we call it Australia or New Zealand or oh, let's see. Where is it? So what did you say? He said intricacies of distortion. Okay, that did get me anything. Can I copy this link? No, I can't. I have to go to YouTube. Let's see. What is that? Barricator. What's this? Maybe that'll get me something. Or whoops, not like that. Not if I typo it, it won't. Ooh, Mercator projection. There we go. Mercator projection presented by a Flemish geographer. Well, actually, yeah, this is. I've heard about this before. Let's see if there's a short way to talk about this. Examples of size distortion. Greenland appears as the size of Africa, when in reality Africa's area is 14 times as large. Yeah, that's referring to basically the way it looks on a globe. Well, Mayor, I have not got into the whole Wrangler thing because, as far as I'm aware, he hasn't abused the court system and tried to silence his critics with frivolous lawsuits. Maybe he has, I don't know, but if not for that, I wouldn't give a rat's ass what Toledo gets up to. I mean, if he has some snake oil to sell people dumb enough to give him money, more power to him. But the fact that he pretends to be a civil rights activist and pretends to be for people's freedom while behaving the exact opposite, then he's stepping on territory that I care about. Yeah, product Wrangler is obviously an asshole and a liar, and I'm glad people are jumping up and down and knocking him over, but it's not really my fight. And I say this as someone who's literally the only one in my family who has not either been military or sort of law enforcement or something of that effect. Well, aside from my CIA career, and since I'm wasted, clearly I'm telling the truth about that, right? You can play golf here with the cane codes. All right. So yeah. So you were talking about these circles here in the Mirador. Yeah. I can't talk. And yet I keep drinking this stuff. God, maybe I am an alcoholic. Cody was right. Shit. Well, in that case, AA meetings near me. Let's see. Oh, I'm doxing myself now. Oh my God, how terrible. Serenity Hall, Recovery Hall, 12-step meeting space in Seattle. Let's see what they have. Because clearly I need to address his alcoholism thing. Because I can't stop drinking the stuff. Okay, this is useless. How come it doesn't give me a link? At least when I looked up places in Google down in Carrie's fictitious universe, I could click on it and I could go there. This just gives me this useless 10 photos and knots. There we go. Let's see. Well, they want me to call. Help find meetings near you. Call this 800 number. Meetings on Tuesday. Would going to an AA meeting on Halloween, would that be the wisest thing to do? Dealer's Choice AA meeting. Free to choose AA meeting. AA Bill sees it. AA meeting. Go out to lunch, brunch, AA meeting. Gay and lesbian beginners AA meeting. Wings AA meeting. Wow, there's all kinds of AA meetings. Treasured Crockery Women AA meeting. On the Waterfront AA meeting. The Life AA meeting. L'chaim. Yeah, it's about as useful when you're having police encounters as that, Gary. So yeah, I'd have to say so. Abigail's Ghost AA meeting. God, these things are like early in the morning. Holy crap! Oh, here's one in the night. Uh, Pilgrims on Broadway AA meeting. It's in the evening. Drunks Are Us. Central AA meeting. Gay and lesbian beginners. We already had that one. Show up. Straight shot AA meeting. Will you be doing shots at AA meetings? Probably not. Well, apparently trifles work everywhere, ZXL, or at least that's, I've heard that line from Cholito. And he's been looking at auditors from Canada and people in Canada getting pulled over and going on and on about how that if he had my trifold, he would know how to talk to the cops. Oh, that video was hilarious. He played that because the guy had intentionally provoked the encounter so he could have a YouTube video, and even told the cops that. So nobody should let Cholito off with he lies. He shits all over the internet. He's worse than flat earth morons because his advice has the potential to fuck your own life up. Yes, that is actually correct, Surrender Monkey. That's, again, although like I said, he isn't stepping on anything that I feel strongly about with his bullshit. But I did put up a little stream where I talked about real and useful advice for interacting with the police. And it basically boils down to invoke your Fifth Amendment if you must, but otherwise be cooperative, be polite, and keep inquiring whether you are under attainment or not. And if you're not, then just walk away. Don't be an asshole. That's actually what it boils down to. Don't be an asshole. And Cholito's message is always be an asshole. So yeah, as I've said many times, a couple of times, I was in handcuffs. If I had followed anything even remotely close to the bullshit that Cholito spreads, the encounter would have been a lot longer than just the 15, 20 minutes that it took. The longest encounter was I went from suspect to the crime victim back to suspect. And if at any point during that, if I had behaved like Cholito or some of these stupid auditors, I would have been under arrest rather than I go on with my day at the end and they go on with theirs and everything is good. Yeah. Come on, Carrie. You're saying that the most powerful force in the universe and mightiest constitutional law scholar to ever walk the planet Earth, whether it's round or flat, is full of shit? No. 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 That is even less. I'm less able to conceive of that than I am of that the Earth is not on the back of a giant turtle wandering through space. Cholito tells us he is the most powerful force in the universe. Therefore, it must be true, right? Am I gonna hate this stream next time I look at it because I am drunk off my ass? Off of just one buzzball. I mean, that's the embarrassing part. I'm someone as fat as me shouldn't be getting drunk off of one buzzball. That's pathetic. I did not. Only time I ever see anything from that woman is over at Welsh News Network. Oh wait, no, I did. She was outside the morgue. I did see part of that. I just realized, yes, I did see part of that. Yeah, she was just looking for trouble. This conversation took a dark turn there, ZXL. Well, the turtle is what keeps us all alive. Because if the turtle stops, either we slide off if it stops suddenly, we'll slide off the tray the elephants are holding and go spinning off God knows where. And that's probably literal, actually, because if the giant turtle stops and either the sun then is frozen on one part of Earth and this bakes it until everything is fried and the other part is night for the rest of eternity, then yeah, God would know. But if we slide off, then only God would know what the hell happens. But yeah. Well, again, the Earth is hollow. If you're going to believe in alternate theories, the Earth is hollow, and there's continents on the inside of the hollow Earth. And there's a little sun inside. That's the true shape of Earth. That's really why they're keeping us from going to Antarctica, because that's where the entrance to the hollow Earth is. Okay, what's for dinner, Carrie? I'll be right over. Pike Street Four Horsemen AA meeting. Oh. It's for gay men. So what, homosexuals are now a sign of the apocalypse? Are they? So what's most predominant among the gay men? If it's the Four Horsemen AA meeting and it's for gay men, is it pestilence, war, famine? What's the fourth one? Reality TV shows? I forget what the Fourth Horseman is. All right. Now I'm getting back to the territory that there is no such thing as Australia, because that response is such a cliche. Because, everything is on the Barbie down in Australia. Although that one restaurant that we found that one night, we were looking at what they had, there's nothing on the Barbie. It was all like on plates and on buns and looked like, real people food. Well, I understand what onion and burgers are. What a snag is, I do not know. So I would like to be educated on that. Let's see. Sober and Free meeting. The Shoemakers group. It's a closed AA meeting. So it must just be for shoemakers. Oh, I know where this is. Victrolia Coffee. I didn't realize that was open to the public. Must just be for their office or something. Sobriety Strikes Back AA meeting. That's pretty close to here. It's closed meeting though. Invites only. Free to choose, except that one because it's closed meeting. Stop the Madness AA meeting. Sober on Saturday AA meeting. They meet on Saturdays. Also portals. My SSIS is Middle Earth Gateway number 7. It must be true. Yes. Sausage. Okay. Snags. Is it pronounced snags? Is it spelled? Or is it snodge? Snadge. I'm trying to draw a line between sausages and snag, and I'm not really seeing it. But then I'm like trying to draw a line between, what is it? Is it Jack? That's the thing for William? Makes absolutely no sense. If I'm remembering that correctly. AA Big Book big book study men AA meeting. Gay men. There's a lot of AA meetings. Gay men. Weird. Or not, I don't know. Well, unfortunately, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse AA meeting is closed, so I guess I will just have to keep being an alcoholic. Sad that mental health can be diagnosed by what lunacy you enjoy on YouTube. You should at least make them work out for Freud was doing a chili. Yeah. Well, I think I mentioned that I was describing Chilito to a table full of psychologists and psychiatrists that I'm friends with. A table full here being 3. And they're the ones that said he checked all the boxes for being a sociopath. So I take their word for it. The consensus is, again, it was armchair analysis based on my description. It's the only one of them that spends any time on social media, watches true crime. She unwinds and enjoys watching true crime videos on it gets the teasers on TikTok and then comes over to YouTube if she wants to watch the more elaborate recitations of the cases. Spell correct, thinks it knows best. SSID. Well, of course it knows best. They determine what you are putting out there in the universe is EXL. You should know that by now. It's not just the computer that's not functioning. It's them trying to force upon you what they want you to talk about. You should know. Thought you would know that. And Carrie, being part of the Mason Illuminati Secret Australia project, can also confirm what I just said is true. And I was trying to make a joke there, but nothing came of it. So there you are. There you go. Well, you can't see anyone in chat or hear anyone. How would you hear people in chat? Oh, you got voice to text going? No one's saying anything. I think I've bored everybody to sleep. I have that ability, you know. I am a living, breathing ASMR thingamajigger. Walk in the room, people relax and they fall asleep. Feeling your face? Feeding your face. I misread that big time. Let's see here. Whoops, what did I just do? Yeah, this is not a fun intoxicated Steve stream because I'm having an even harder time focusing than usual, and I'm out of material. But here's what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what it stands for. M is probably meditation, I would guess, or meditative. I should look that up since I determined that there's no AA meeting for me. It's either too early in the morning or they're closed. I want to go to the Four Horsemen AA meeting though. Google. What does ASMR? Autonomous sensory Meridian response, whatever the hell that means. What does ASMR mean? Let's see. ASMR. ASMR, a feeling of well-being combined with a tingling sensation in the scalp and down the back of the neck, is experienced by some people in response to a specific gentle stimulus, often a particular sound. So, are you guys feeling a tingling in your scalps and down your spine? Um, I mean, you should, because I've been talking, and no one is, no one else is talking up here tonight. So you should be tingly all over. Let's see. It's early 21st century. ASMR explained why YouTube videos of people doing weird shit. Here's what you need to know about the strange, tingly sensation that could help you relax. Millions of people have watched a video of a woman whispering into a camera. She doesn't do anything particularly interesting. She just whispers in a melodic voice and makes seemingly random hand movements. Yet millions of people are mesmerized by it. God, these words are hard to pronounce. For someone who's unfamiliar with this phenomenon, this might trigger one question. What the hell is going on? This is the world of ASMR, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. In this corner of the internet, dozens of video makers record themselves doing something as simple as whispering to elaborate sci-fi role plays and developing storylines about time travel and demons. Speaking of time travel, Surrender Monkey, have you done your time travel and come back, or is that still something that's going to take place later today, or later today, but months ago? So if you're, so this guy's going to explain to us what's going on. What is ASMR? ASMR is the term for the sensation people get when watching stimulating videos or take part in other activities. So, Carrie could be right. It could be sex. Usually ones involving personal attention. Sex. Many people describe the feeling as tingles that run through the back of someone's head and spine. Others say the feeling is deeply relaxed, and can even cause them to fall asleep. So after sex. And there's the girl that does the whispering into the microphone, I guess. Although the term ASMR may sound technical, there's actually no good science or research behind the phenomenon. The term is believed to have been coined in 2010 by Jennifer Allen, who started a Facebook group dedicated to finding out more about it. The term quickly caught on as people finally had a way to reference the pleasurable feeling that they had been experiencing. Do I think we also call that placebo effect? Maybe. Yeah. Perhaps. Dan is the only ASMR, and it made me angry and slightly sad. Aw. You're not confusing Dan with Coded? That makes me angry and slightly sad when I've been the times I've listened to parts of his stream. I like the cooking ones. I love certain sounds, but don't get tingling. Okay. All right. You came for the truth, Mirror. Yeah, well, we covered the truth a while ago. Now we're just sort of wasting time, and I do need to wrap us up in about 15 minutes. But I found this ASMR thing, and so blame ZXL. Wait, what? How does ASMR work? How ASMR works varies greatly from person to person. Some, perhaps most, people don't get it at all. And the science on ASMR is basically non-existent, so our understanding of it is so far based on anecdotes from around the internet. The internet is true. Everything on the internet is true. it is truth. So therefore, this must be true. Let's see. Yeah, mirrors, have a good night. Well, you already had your Halloween, didn't you? But your soldier on 4 has not followed orders since. I'm not sure if you're sharing too much there, or if I'm not getting the reference, or different soldier. I don't know. Let's see. People get the feeling from ASMR from various triggers. Some people enjoy role plays in which someone gives close personal attention and whispers, while others like videos that show incredibly mundane tasks, like spraying a water bottle, tapping, stirring a bowl of soup, or crinkling wrapping paper. That's what you're talking about, the cooking ASMRs, Carrie. You have not followed orders since you left the military. Good man. Good man. The feeling isn't usually sexual. Okay, that takes care of the sex thing there, Carrie. Although some people are triggered by videos that appear sexual, other people I've talked to about ASMR, I being the writer, emphasize that the triggers and feelings of relaxation have nothing to do with sex. Well, I actually run a role-playing campaign once a week, and I don't get a tingly feeling, but it does always lift my spirits, get together with people and progress the storyline. Let's see. But ASMR is a little similar to sexual turn-ons in that some people are very specific as to what they like, and many people tend to grow tired of experiencing the same thing over and over. Slapping my ass in a bath of hot gravy sounds kind of sexy. Ooh. Oh. Well, you're lucky that, or maybe not. I mean, I say you're lucky that no one is probably going to watch this far into the stream. Although maybe we should clip that. So, well, I can't clip it because the side chat goes away. Because you might make friends if someone sees that, Surrender Monkey. Let's see. Maria, who oversees the Gentle Whispering channel, more than 1.3 million subscribers. I need to get on this ASMR thing, huh? Or is it old hat? When is this article from? This article is from 2018. So I guess I'm too late to get on the ASMR wave. So instead I jumped on the flat earth wave. Let's see. How many people know if they have ASMR? Did I skip a part? I skipped a part, didn't I? People grow tolerant of triggers if they listen to them too much. They grow. Tolerant is not the right word here, my friend. You mean they grow immune to them? They grow used to them. ASMR equals horny. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need to do another driving in another car ASMR one night. Clinical neurologist at Yale suggested a scientific basis in a 2012 post. Perhaps ASMR is a type of seizure. Okay. Seizures can be pleasurable and can be triggered by these sorts of things. Or ASMR could just be a way of activating the pleasure response. Vertebrate brains are fundamentally hardwired for pleasure and pain, for the positive and negative behavioral feedback. We are rewarded with pleasurable sensation for doing things and experiencing things that increase our survival probability, and would have negative or painful experiences to avoid harmful behaviors. Our over evolutionary time, a complex set of reward and aversion feedbacks have developed. I think that makes a little more sense than crinkling paper causing seizures, but I'm not a scientist, so what do I know? Could be the earth is flat and it's on the back of a giant turtle. Add this notion to the notion of neurodiversity, the fact that all of our human brains are not clones or copycats, but vary in every possible way they can vary. We have a range of likes and dislikes. And there are individuals, human subcultures, that seem to have different patterns of pleasure stimulation than what is typical. Sadomasochism comes to mind. It reports accurate. There are some people who experience pain as pleasurable and erotic. And there are some people that give money to Chile for pieces of paper that will get you arrested. We know more about ASMR. I think we know all that we need to know. How do many people know if they have ASMR? How do people know? Well, I guess from the first reaction I had from physical contact in kindergarten, when girls would run their fingers through my forearms. So I guess when you know from you're little, if your scalp tingles and your spine tingles, you have ASMR. What are examples of ASMR videos? Oh, this one got taken down, I guess. Why is this one not available? Oh, it just doesn't have a preview. Okay, never mind. How big is ASMR really? So I've gotten bored with ASMR, if you can't tell. To be fair, it's fair to say ASMR is really big. There are dozens of videos with more than 1 million views and multiple channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So yeah, it was really big back in 2018. Why do people watch ASMR videos? Well, to get their spines tingling. Thought we established that up top. What's the future of ASMR? This guy, Steve Miller, is reading about it, so it's most likely a dead topic. Wow, this was back in 2017 they predicted this. Holy crap. Let's see. Since not everyone experienced ASMR, will likely remain a niche. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we've come to the end of another fun-filled evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Well, except I don't know, flinging poo in a tub of gravy. I don't really know about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is how every flat earth discussion has ended that I've ever seen. Talking about ASMR and monkeys in tubs of gravy flinging poo. Or with the host of the discussion still feeling buzzed from his buzz balls. All right. Well, yeah, I think watching an access being is more fun than ASMR. I suspect there are some people overcorrect there because I don't know what that means. Abscess, okay, an abscess being lanced, basically. Okay, all right. Well, it would depend on the ASMR. I'm sure there's ASMRs that are actually, yeah. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'm reminded of the coworker that for a while there kept talking about Dr. Pimple Popper. Yeah. Yeah, it is good night all. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for indulging me and for entertaining me, and hopefully you were entertained as well. Like and subscribe and do all those things that you're supposed to do when you visit a YouTube stream. And yeah, I didn't realize it was a real thing. I was halfway hoping it wasn't, but turned out that no, it's genuine. And yeah, he is very fond of Dr. Pimple Popper as well. But anyhow, I'll probably be back at some other point during the week. But I'll definitely do another 4 proofs of the Earth being flat next Monday into Tuesday. And yeah, if you want to have silences, I'll put up a link and you guys can download it and you can check it out. It'll be free of charge. The next stream doesn't turn everybody vegetarian. Well, we'll find out. We'll see. We shall see. And on that note, down to everybody, thank you again, and I will see you next time.